back to you.
And me. Board gaming. Oh.
It's a loot crate. It's Monopoly Fortnite Collector's Edition.
On another episode of Monopoly Month.
It's a pretty cool box.
In-game back bling set.
You know, I've been looking at this box, and I just realized something that's a really cool detail in that box.
The dirt?
No. The depth in the box in places, it makes it look like it's... For a second there, I thought this part right here was the bottom of the box. Bottom part of the box, you know? But then I further inspection...
So it's like a cover onto the box.
Yeah, but from further inspection, it's just like depth. Yeah.
So go check out the 30-minute playthrough of Monopoly and the Monopoly collection for this year.
Yeah, that was a interesting...
Huge collection to go through.
It includes code for in-game back bling set.
I love that collaboration where they just put the Monopoly tokens as back blings.
Once. Only one code can be redeemed per account. Code expires August 30th, 2024. So you don't have to get it right away. I mean, you got still a year yet.
Yeah, if you want to be like lazy, it's just like, oh fuck, I got 2 more years. Let's go ahead and I'll wait. Now it would have been nice for it to be exclusive to this. They did come to the item shop, but it could have been like exclusive to this board game here.
Yeah.
Since it is an actual Monopoly. But this is the 3rd edition. That's nice because this came out shortly after when we did the 2nd edition, like the purple box. I said, this needs to be updated, and bam. So Hasbro does listen to the channel.
There's an interest for it, and there's enough interest for it. They'll keep on updating said game. Like you said, this is the 3rd installation to the Fortnite Monopoly franchise they have. So I like the design of this box better than the 1st and 2nd. It just kind of gives it more of that Fortnite feel. It's a loot crate instead of just a box that has Fortnite.
I like the loot crate though, but I do like the classic Monopoly, like the long style box.
Yeah, they went with a box, like a square box, square loot crate look to it. So yeah, no plastic on the box.
Just the sticky tapes.
Just the sticky tapes on here. So that's half point maybe or whatever, because that just you gotta take that off the box. It's gonna peel off the artwork on there. So I like plastic. You bust the plastic, get it off the box, artwork is still there. These little sticky tape things, try to peel it off, you're more likely going to peel off the artwork and
tear the box.
Have the cardboard being torn and everything. So let's get into our first look and review. Says 2 to 7 players down here. 7?
7?
Wait a minute.
It's
usually 8.
Not 8.
What?
Wow.
And 13 and up. Okay, so this is the teenager version of Fortnite Monopoly. I'm sure any age can play it, but I guess this is find out and see why that's 13.
All of them are 13 plus, just because of the Fortnite the branding.
Is that what it is? Just the branding of it makes
it? It's just the game, yeah.
Okay. Let's pop it open and find out. I don't want to break there. I don't want to break the box. One thing I hate about that one has 2 of them. I had to go through. Dang. All right. Let's do it.
Like, I'm sure the board game itself's not, but it's like...
Okay, so the blue continues on with the bottom of the box. So your loot crate continues, so to speak. Alright, let's see what we got in the box.
Okay, that's cool. I didn't expect that.
Alright.
So that's cool. I was just going to mention it would be cool to have a big, like a wider box, but it's actually a loot chest. And it looks like
it literally is a loot chest. Okay, so where do we go first? The chest first? I'm already hearing the humming from this. You know when you go to reach for it. Oh, that is cool. So it's got a little flat flip here. You gotta get the key. Here we go. All right.
Property deeds and a doggy bag.
Wow. Okay.
A doggy bag.
So the property deeds and
they're not wrapped up in plastic.
It's not in plastic. It's in this.
This is reminding me of Go Green Monopoly.
Paper seal. And the storm cards. I forgot about the storm cards. That's going to go into effect in the game. I forgot about that. I can get it off without tearing it.
This baggie.
That's the tokens, I'm sure.
In tissue paper. A lot of clinking on there. So tissue paper with tape on it.
An interesting twist to the packing on it.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Go Green packaging.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so this storm card design is a little bit different than previous versions of it.
Alright, so we got some new locations, some new POIs.
Yeah.
Grotto. So it changes so much that even this version is still not up to date. Okay, this is cool. It mixes in some older locations with it from past two versions.
Mm-hmm.
But it changes so much that that's not even...
Yeah, it's already...
There's some storm cards. Where your board gets taken over. I'm sure this plays like the same as the other two.
I'm sure it does. But we will find out.
And then loot chest. Perfect for Monopoly. Looks like the same items that you get in other version 2.
Alright, and then we have the
tokens.
Character tokens instead of the little cardboard pieces they had in the last.
Yep, so this is an upgrade. You got the actual metal tokens now instead of the cardboard on a peg. And it looks like they're emoting too, so you got the Cuddle Team Leader.
That's neat that they're actually doing like an action instead of just standing there or running, you know. Yep. They're doing some type of...
Meowscles. Some type of emote.
Oh, wow.
Jonesy.
Well, of course, we're going to have Jonesy in there.
Mm-hmm. Gotta have the original.
So are they heavy? Yeah, they're not too bad. I guess it depends on the size of the character.
Mm-hmm. Peely with the floss over here, the windmill floss over here.
The floss. That's the banana. Oh, yeah.
Midas. Looks like Midas. Dude, oh, missed opportunity to make Midas's token gold. Should have just been gold. It should have just been a gold piece. I like that they have all their back blings on as well, though. The ones that come with them. Even...
Yeah, some do have back bling and some don't. Depends on the character, yeah.
That's either Bright Bomber or default. I mean, it's the same model, so when it's in Chrome, you don't see any details. So
That's probably the default. I'm gonna say I don't know though. It's hard to really tell.
Here we go.
All right, so that's a pretty cool box.
So you do get 10. It's 2 to 7, but you do get 10 tokens.
So we're going for this now.
Ammo crate.
Ammo crate.
Ammo box.
That's pretty beat up and dirty, and boxes are pretty heavy, which is curious.
Oh, I thought it was like
out.
dented.
Okay. Ammo crate has one single paper bag.
Instead of the...
Are they going green purposely now? Instead of...
I thought this packaging was only going to be like exclusive to Go Green, which made it unique to Monopoly Go Green.
Okay. How about actual green plastic pieces?
So we've upgraded here on all these.
From the paper.
Went from cardboard
tokens.
to plastic. On the back of the box, it makes it look like it's popping out more, like they're almost like a rubber. This is...
It's better than...
Still better than the cardboard chips
I
we
like
got in previous
this
versions.
a lot better than the... It is a good upgrade from the cardboard version.
Didn't think that's exactly how these would be. Got a whole bunch of those.
Yeah. That's all that was inside the ammo crate. Okay. Now we have this... Insert. That's pretty radical. I like that.
And it continues like that. It continues from down here.
Okay, so the board is actually sitting on top of a few things. So we'll go to the board last, as always.
Is that the instructions? I like the instructions. That's the loot crate as well.
There's a couple of things here, so I don't know which is which. This looks like it might be the instructions. I don't know.
Poster?
It is the instructions.
Colored.
Okay, so it is actually colored.
And laminated. And here's the dice. Traditional dice, and then the action dice, and it looks a little bit updated. That action dice does.
Okay, so I'll let you show that off. It is colored, that's cool. Texture on these tokens. I could play with that all day.
Little pellets.
Yeah, they're so smooth, yet they're got just enough texture on it to be able to keep in your hand. So, all right. So we have the 8. There's only 8
Dang.
wall cutouts. And then I noticed
The builds.
Yep, so in the game you might have to build a wall.
So since there's no build mode, can you do no build Fortnite or Monopoly now?
I guess you could. I mean... Depends on how it works. I don't know how this version of the walls work compared to the other ones.
These seem like they're weaker.
They seem a little thinner than
it's like all the budget
version.
went into upgrading everything else, that these went down.
Yeah. So you basically just fold it in half so it'll just stand up.
Yeah, it was like cardboard and now it's like paper.
It's more like a thinner cardboard paper. That's probably not a good move on their part, but
you can still pull out and use the other walls.
it is still, I mean, they still work. Yeah. But
also like to see some different materials too, and not just the stone.
Yeah. They could have used maybe some wood or brick or whatever, you know. So we have this Fortnite card.
Is it a thank you letter? Or is it a poster? What is it? Oh, it's a code.
It's the whole code.
Wow, I didn't know it would be like on a sheet like this.
I was
thought
expecting
it was like
it to be like on
piece of paper.
the box or,
there
you
it
know, piece of paper or what. But,
is.
okay. So the board is next. We've covered pretty much everything. Board. Okay. So imprinted, very first thing, imprinted on the board is a number 12463. So I wonder if that's like the game board number or something.
Mm-hmm. Serial number for it.
Yeah, something. Anyway, it's imprinted right there in the middle, so
it's different.
You can actually see it. It's not like it's, you know, the texture on that board. Not like the traditional mat, so that's different. All right, let's try it out. Let's see what the game board has in store for us, shall we?
Ooh.
Oh wow!
Discovering a new world right there. I like that.
I like how they're standing there like it's like the next, you know, season.
Next chapter. Well, it seems like there is more spaces. Like they're smaller now. They added vehicles, okay, like the chopper and the motorboat. So there's some new things in here. They're not just all
chopper, motorboat, yeah. We got fire pits. We've got spikes. We've got.
Yeah, I think this board is a little bigger.
What they've done is they've took the traditional Monopoly board and just changed it to be themed to the Fortnite. Because here and here would be the taxes, and it's now the vehicles, and then all these other spaces around the board, like this one and this one, would have been the utilities. So those spaces are there; they're just occupied by others, and then the 4 chests.
So it's like they added those back in.
And then we have a couple other community chest spaces, what have you, that have fire or spikes in it.
So those are added back in.
So we have some extra spaces, which kind of gives more to the game board.
Still got the spike traps and the fire.
We've got a big square up here and a big square down here. So I guess the storm would be here and the crate will be up here, or the chest will be up here. I'm guessing that's how that's going to work. So yeah, really like the artwork on that. That's really neat. Some of these I recognize from when I played it, and some of them are obviously the more newer versions of it, where I have been lacking in playing it.
Yeah, a lot missed.
I have missed quite a few rounds of Fortnite, but I know enough knowledge about it that I know how it's played and everything. The dice, again, it has one moving dice, and then it has the brick. It has the med kit. It has the boogie bomb. It has the target. And that's pretty much it.
So same thing on there.
It's got 2 targets. It's got 2 med kits. It's got 1 boogie bomb and 1 brick. So it's that. Yeah, this is definitely a full-size Monopoly board compared to previous versions of Fortnite Monopoly. So I can definitely tell the difference in that already.
Mm-hmm. Nice with the upgraded.
The wild card
from
is
cardboard.
The vehicles on what they do. That's the only thing that seems a little bit off, like it's its own.
I'm thinking the hop ahead thing.
That's possible.
Hop ahead or move to another space, to any space, since the chopper flies you around.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember when we did this for a fun day, we played with viewers on here, or, well, not a fun day, but viewers tuned in on Twitch and then played some rounds with them, so having the metal tokens is nice for that now.
Yeah. I think that may have been what birthed Viewer Fun Day. Like the idea behind it came from that, you know? Or did we do it before that happened?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can't remember, but it was around that time frame. But, yeah.
Yep. Months before.
Lazy Road, Lazy Lake, Sweaty Sands, the formula. Those are some interesting ones I haven't seen yet.
So there we go.
And some I have seen, so.
Everything included in Monopoly Fortnite Collector's Edition.
It is updated. I like the fact that the corners are blue and not traditional Monopoly color. So they kind of gave it their own look. The yellow space is kind of odd color to me. It's a blue with a darker blue. Maybe they could have done that artwork around the white, like the brick or something. So it's actually like in a brick or stone cell, that said in jail. So yeah. This one is played with HP as a currency as well as staying alive in the game. So it uses two different. One currency you get applies with both buying and selling things as well as staying alive in the game. So, and I like the fact that it actually has something more tangible instead of just cardboard tokens.
Yeah.
It kind of gives it a better feel to me. Like, oh, okay, I need this,
And now it's a bigger board. It's a little bit more challenging, more strategic, because now
more spaces,
longer to get around.
Yeah, longer to get around. Don't know what the storm's gonna throw at us.
Bigger storm now.
I have played a version of this on the very first Monopoly Fortnite game that came out, and one player went around the board while the other player was just controlling the storm. So you didn't know where the storm was going to go. It was more random. You could probably do that with 2 or 3 people, so, this person's going to have the storm cards in their hand and randomly just placing the storm cards down instead of just like whatever the card is. You just, you land on go, you flip the storm card over and then that's where the storm comes into play, you know. But as the game progresses, it gets harder because the storm's starting to make the board smaller.
Yep, closing
You know.
in.
The storm cards, obviously, they make your life. They take life away from you. So if you're stuck on a storm card or a storm space or whatever, yeah. Mm.
Yep. So also trying to do a comparison of all three versions.
Yeah. Um, from the very first one, yeah, definitely a major upgrade from the HP tokens to the coin is a little bit bigger. So that's a bigger upgrade compared to the first one. The second one, again, the board is bigger. We have the tokens. We have the coins instead of the cardboard coins because they kept that trend with the first and the second one, I believe. Yes.
Yep. Just second is just like change the.
The second one, basically, they focused on changing just the spaces.
A little bit of them, not
and
it's not much.
Change some of the characters around.
20, yeah, you get 27 more.
You get more characters to play with. And then this one here is
bigger board,
focusing on the size of the board, the tokens, and then the HP tokens as well. So, and obviously some of the artwork is a little bit upgraded. I remember this being more of this card being more of a lighter purple color, and there's a lot more like translucent look to it. And the chest hasn't changed. This just looks different from the first version. The second version went more darker with this, but I don't remember the R being quite like that. It could have been, but I don't remember.
There we go.
Just going off memory on the first and second one there, but yeah, I really like the whole cover artwork here. Really puts into perspective of this is Fortnite and not just let's play a board game. You know, you can actually see depth into it. That there's some of the places that you would actually land in from
Monopoly, the board game,
the party bus. So
put down in the comments what you think.
Let's close this first look and review out with our first impression ratings. What do you think?
Definite upgrade. So I like that they put the traditional size of the board back instead of cutting it down.
Yeah.
So it's like a normal Monopoly again.
Pretty much.
So yeah, 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. I would have to agree on that, about a 4 out of 5. Reason being probably the lack of detail as far as what, like the color maybe on these guys.
Love that they met the metal tokens now.
I do love the metal tokens. I'm not dissing that at all. Just like you pick up one of them. Which one is it? I can't remember which one it is now. But one of them looks like it could be more than one character. So, and then one big thing is they downgraded their wall.
Always got to downgrade something.
And then, but I do really like these. These are really cool. It kind of adds more to the whole
instead
Fortnite,
of just sitting in there.
Look, everything's boxed. It got their own little box they fit in and everything, and
yep. What is so cool?
It adds to it.
If the Midas piece was gold.
Yeah, another missed opportunity that they could have. Yeah. So small points added up to the 4 or 4.5. However you want to look at it. No plastic on the box. Sticky tapes that hurt. You know. Small things like that made it
I'm ready to go into battle.
So, yes, let's hit the battlefield and see how this game plays out.
On Fortnite.
There is a Fortnite. First look and review
On Monopoly Month.
Monopoly Month. Hasbro Gaming. You did yourself on this one.
Gaming.
Alright, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that
bell.
And if you're on Twitch,
follow us on Twitch, U_ME Game. You can chat, interact with us, and be featured in the YouTube videos. And we put on the viewer board and the leaderboard. New backdrop coming soon, so stay tuned for that.
Already fixed and changed that out already.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a trip with that background, and it's time to upgrade it again, change it out, refresh it.
New design.
The new design.
Stay tuned for the full playthrough of Monopoly Fortnite and more episodes of Monopoly Month coming soon.
That's right. There's only one thing left to do now. Don't get bored.
Play board game. Play Fortnite.
Don't shoot.
Don't shoot. Team Rumble.
I'm unarmed. Wait, that's not a bad. That's a bad thing for Fortnite. You're just gonna get obliterated anyway, whether or not you're armed. Anyway.
People don't care.
Exactly. Running away from him. Running away from your enemies and they're still shooting at you. It's like, I'm not even shooting at you, run away!
I like those ones that are just like, okay, you know what, I understand, then they just walk their own way, they don't shoot at you anymore. Like, that's a respectful dude right there. I like that dude.
Yeah, some people will be like, oh, they're not attacking me, they're going a different direction. They'll stop. And then you got those people who are just like, ooh, somebody there. Let's kill them.
I need the kill. Need that XP.